about the importance of ankle mobility, and then we talked about different exercise assessments that you can do to discern if your ankles are stiff. Now let's get into the nuts and bolts of this post of how do you actually increase your mobility in your ankle joint. And so there's a couple different ways you can do that. One is to work on the soft tissue itself. So you guys have all probably heard of foam rolling or lacrosse balls, and then I'm sure you guys are already doing that. So I'm not really going to disclose that because I think you guys are already on top of that. The second thing would be to mobilize the ankle joint itself. And then the third thing would be to do exercise strategies, different exercises to increase the ankle mobility from a joint standpoint and a soft tissue standpoint. So first things first, let's go over how to increase your ankle mobility assuming that your joint is stiff. So one thing that you can do is just go into that kneeling position, and from here you can take your hand around the top part of your foot and kind of glide it straight backwards like that, while you then drive your ankle forward. Or you can even have a friend of yours take their hand, and right below the two bony prominences on your ankle, just have them hold their hand there, and then you're going to glide it and hold it, pushing it back this way, while you then drive your ankle and knee forward. So what that's doing is actually getting the joint to move. Similarly, you can also do that by placing a band around the top part of your ankle there and doing the same thing. So if I had a band behind me, I could position it right at the ankle joint itself and do that same mobilization, and that will help increase the mobility of my ankle joint. From there, you also want to increase the soft tissue extensibility and in addition to the joint mobility, and you can do that a couple different ways. Obviously, you guys have heard it, and probably already doing a ton of calf stretches up against the wall, which is all fine and dandy, those are good, but I think they can be better. So in this next few seconds here, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way that you can do that in all three planes of motion, and it's actually going to mobilize your ankle a little bit better. So what you want to do is find the wall, and then from here you're going to want to go into that calf stretch, but then really drive one leg back and forth, forward and backward, while trying to keep my heel down as much as I can. And then I'm going to do some rotation as I rotate my ankle around the corner. And then last but not least, then you're going to want to drive your hips kind of side to side. And so what that's actually doing is getting all the different joints in my foot and also my ankle moving, but then it's also mobilizing that soft tissue of the back part of the calf in all these different planes, so I don't really miss anything. So there you have it. Those are some quick and easy ways to increase the functional ankle mobility from a joint standpoint and a soft tissue standpoint.